Hello, Lucas and Sam here from Chromatic Junkyard Studios with another First Light video update.
And plenty to show you this time around. You can see right here we have our little dwarf guy. Just a placeholder model at this point, but it's our first character in the game. Very simple. He's got no elbows or knees, but, you know, he doesn't really mind. I've added in a model management system, something along those lines anyway, so that we can easily create and add more models and different entities in the game, him being one of them. And I've also added an animation system along with that, so this guy can walk. It's a pretty ugly walking animation, but I didn't try to, it's just rotating his legs and arms a bit. And it's a proof of concept more than anything. And when we go to the effort of actually creating decent animations, it should work quite well for us. And by that point, he'll have elbows and knees.
Yeah, we hope so. So, we've made some other models as well. So, waddle on over here. Grass.
Swap back to first person for us.
Got grass. Pretty simple.
Yeah, so the grass is just placed by a simplex noise map. So in the peaks, it generates clumps of grass. They've got variable height, as you can see there. And the colour of the grass changes based on the colour of the terrain. So in a savanna area, you'll see yellow grass, and we'll show you that later.
I've also got some ferns. They can be placed at different angles to give a different look. There's one. We've got pretty little flowers as well. Some red flowers.
We'll see if we can find some others down here to show you as well.
There's some blue, purple, yellow.
Very pretty.
Yeah, it really adds a lot having these little things in the game. It's making it much more game-like, which is nice to see it coming together.
Yeah. The one other thing we can find somewhere around here is a bit of seaweed. Pretty boring. It's just like grass but underwater.
Yep.
So that's about it in this biome, but we have another biome where we can show you a few other things.
So we'll just cut there. And here we are.
So that there is quite clearly a cactus. What do you put in a desert? I don't know. A cactus was pretty obvious to start with, so...
Yeah, we'll obviously be adding more of these little things to the worlds, but for now, cactus is pretty fitting for a desert.
Yep. And the difference with the cacti is that they have physics bodies, so I can't walk through it like I can with grass, which does make sense. And it was nice to actually test out the physics system a bit more. Had a few bugs I had to fix, but it's working fairly well. And I don't know, some of you would have seen the video on Twitter of the cacti just running around everywhere. That was fun to test with. Anyway, another nice feature that we've added, and we had meant to add it for a very long time.
Yes, it's been on the list for a long time, ever since we got rid of it very early on due to engine changes.
Is point lights. Ta-da!
So why don't we fast forward to nighttime?
Yeah. So, there you have it. At the moment, what I've done is just attach a point light to the dwarf's right hand. It's kind of inside his arm a little bit. I just kind of guessed with the numbers, but idea being it sort of represents a lantern. But I was too lazy to make a lantern model, so
Yeah.
expect that a bit later on. But
Yes, we can make one of them quite easily.
yeah, it's just your basic point light, no shadows. But
No plans to add that. It's
quite-
gonna.
yeah, we're keeping things simple, so that more of you guys will be able to play the game, because not everyone has a great gaming PC or anything. We want to keep it playable on, low to medium spec systems as well. So we're doing our best to keep it accessible, basically, and still keep it looking pretty. So we can obviously change the color of the lights, the distance that the light sort of throws, the position. Excuse me. That was my chair. If you just heard that, my chair is very squeaky. And yeah, like I said, the light is fixed to his hand, so I can actually add point lights to certain positions on models, and they'll move with the animation. So it's hard to see, but yeah, you can't really tell. But the light is swinging with his arm. So that was nice. Another not very exciting change we made was to the block types. I now have given each block type 2 colors. One color is for the lowest elevation and one for the highest elevation. And those colors both go into the terrain meshes, and then we interpolate between the two colors based on the height in the shader for our chunks. So it means we get smooth transitions vertically, rather than having bands between different block types. So pretty simple, but it helped in a few different ways, with optimizing memory usage and that sort of thing.
Yeah, it can mesh things a bit better now as well.
Lucas has been working on a new website for us.
Yeah, it's not very far ahead yet. I've been doing a lot of work outside of First Light, but yeah, I'm working on a new website. Our current website is just a pretty quickly whipped together WordPress site, but yeah, I'm working on a Django site, so using Python, and it's going to have a lot more features than the current site, and hopefully a nice, clean, simple design. And yeah, it's underway. I'll try and work on it over the next week or two, and hopefully we'll be able to launch it sooner rather than later.
Yeah, so that's about it for this update, I think, but there's plenty more in the works.
Yes, there certainly is. If you want to stay up to date with what we're doing, obviously you can follow us on Twitter. We post stuff there all the time. YouTube, subscribe to us. We've got a Facebook page. You can chuck a like on there. And the most important thing is our Patreon, where you can support us on a monthly basis to help us put more effort into our development.
Yeah, the more, if we can earn any money from what we're doing here, that enables us to put more time into our work and less time at our other jobs. And, ultimately, we want this to be our only job. So
ideally.
we're hoping, some of you guys can help us get there, and some of you have already.
Yes, a huge thank you to our supporters that are helping us out.
It's amazing. Really, thank you.
And we're working on some content for you guys as we speak.
Yeah, so anyway, for the rest of you, if you haven't already, check out the Patreon page, check out Twitter, Facebook, our website, and we'll keep you posted about when the new website goes live. And thanks for watching.
Yeah, thank you.